Okay, today agenda is how the data is flow from one pipeline to another pipeline in real time. Okay, is my screen is visible? Audio, video, everything is clear. Why we need to learn ETL? How the ETL data, where we are fetching the data, which pipeline we are fetching the data, and this data goes to which pipeline. Okay, yeah, this is the environment. Thank you for the confirmation. For example, this is the environment. And in this environment, we are get the data from application. We are getting the data from application source. This is a source application. And we are sending the data to the reporting team. We are getting the data from application. This is a source and this is a target. We are getting the data from the source and in between ETL. In between ETL, this is a source application. We are getting the data from the source and do the ETL. And this data give to reporting team. This data give to reporting team. Without ETL, reporting team cannot generate the reports. Without ETL, reporting team cannot generate the ETL, cannot generate the reports. ETL is the 100% dependency of the reporting tool. We have a number of tools in market, right? Tableau, Cognos, and Power BI, SAP. These are the number of reporting tools in market. All these reporting tools, 100% dependency of the ETL, not a 1%, 2%, 99%, 100%. This reporting tool, the source application team also can send the data. Application team also can send the data, but this reporting tool cannot fetch the raw data. Cannot fetch the raw data. This is the raw data. Cannot fetch the raw data. In between, we have to do the ETL. That is the what dependency of the ETL. Who are report generating the reports? They need compulsory ETL folks. They need ETL folks. We are also appointed upstream of reporting tool. This is the last downstream. We are appointed, ETL folks are appointed, reporting team, and the reporting team is a downstream, down pipeline, and we are as a upstream. We are sending the data to the reporting team. Then only the reporting team can generate the reports as per the requirements. As per the requirements. Now, we are getting the data from ETL, from the source, right? What type of the data we are getting? What type of the data we are getting? We are getting, might be the source team, might be the application team. They will send the data in different kinds of different types of formats. Like, might be they will send the data through files. Might be they will send the data through database, else API, cloud, and SFTP. And SFTP. Might be they are sending the data through files. Files or DB, database. They are fetching the data, or API. We are consuming the data from the source API, and cloud or SFTP. These are only the sources. These are only the sources. These are the only the sources. Might be the application team, the source team. We are getting the data from these the formats. Might be they are sending the file data, send the files to ETL team. Might be they will be send the data DB table access through to the ETL. Might be API. File transfer protocol. SFTP means server file transfer protocol. We are directly transferring that also I'll explain. We have a SFTP server. SFTP WinSCP server. WinSCP server. In WinSCP server, this is a client window after complete the all configurations. This is a client window and this is your window. Just drag and drop the file. See, previously this file is there in the client. Now this file is in your system, SFTP. They'll send the path. This is the path. They'll send this path. The files are available in this path. Please download the file. We are downloading the file from client system to business system, from business system to our system. Okay. Yeah. SFTP. Okay. Files. Now let's coming to the files. Files, they will send the data through file, also have different formats. Like, might be they will send the data CSV format or Excel or JSON or XML format or fixed with file or fixed with file. Might be they will send the data in files also. There are different types of the files, CSV files or JSON files, Excel files, XML files, XML files, and fixed with files. Might be they will send the data CSV or text files, CSV or text files, might be Excel files, Excel files, or XML file, or XML, JSON files, or fixed with files. With files, fixed with files, for example, fixed with files, for example, bank passbook. They're entered our entries, right? Fixed with file. That is a fixed with file format. Bank passbook. Kind of tab separated. All this is CSV format. Tab separated, pipe separated, all CSV format files. All CSV format files. Okay. Might be this is a source system. We are bringing the data. We are fetching the data from the source system. These formats, files, else DB, else API, else cloud, and else SFTP. If the source system sending the file, sending through files, these are different file format they are following. Might be they'll send the file CSV file or text file or Excel file or JSON file, XML file or JSON file, and fixed with file. Else they will send the data through DB, select a star from table name. That's it. We are fetching the data, select a star from table name directly. That's it. Simple. Here fetching the data, just to select a star from table name. We are fetching the data. Select a star from table name. That's it. we are fetching the data. Select star from table name. We are fetching the data. And API links, they will send the link and just directly call the component, and this link pass the parameter to that component and get the data. In cloud, we have cloud also, they will say, give the some access key and secret keys through the access key and secret key only, that I will explain in the classes while going the classes. And we are fetching the data. And SFTP, just now as I said to you, SFTP, they are sending the data. For example, this is that. Oh, just drag and drop. Just drag and drop. That's it. Just one the Google name. Previous it's just one the Google name here. And now we are just drag and drop the file, and we got the file from the business system. We got the file from the business system. This is a source application. We are sending the data. We are fetching the data from the source application. The source application send data in different formats. What is the maximum size of that? We can proceed each time in each file, any limited. No, they will send the data, any type, any kind of the data. We are managing the over limit, memory issues. We are managing the memory issues. That is not a limit. They will send the, sometimes they will send the 5 records only. Sometimes they will send the 1 lakh records. Sometimes they will send the 70 lakhs records. But we manage in our system. We will manage in our system. There is no limit. We will manage in our system without memory issues. Without memory issues. Okay. And that is that pipeline of the from source system to ETL system. ETL means extract, transform, load, right? Extracting. Here, extracting. This is the post process is called extracting. Extract. ETL is transformation. Here, transform. Transform the data and load into the database. Load into the database. Okay. Now coming to the ETL picture. ETL pipeline. ETL. Okay. Okay. Now we are fetching the data. All the data. This is the ETL environment. This is the ETL environment. And this is a staging layer. Target layer. That's it. Only we have two. Staging layer and a target layer. In staging layer, this is a staging layer. Staging layer, or also landing layer. Landing layer. Staging layer, and also called as landing layer. And target layer. Target layer. Okay. Staging layer, we are fetching the data from the source application. Is previous slide we have discussed a source application, and now this data, what they are send the data through files or DB or API or cloud or SFTP. Directly dump the data to the staging layer. We are directly dumping the data to the staging layer. Here we are not doing any transformations in staging layer. Directly dumping to the data to the staging layer, and from staging layer to target, this data goes to the target layer, and here we will do the transformations. Here we will do that all the transformations as per the business requirements. In target layer only, we will do the transformations as per the business requirements. Here, for the transformations, we are using number of components. Number of components means don't bother about the number of components. We have, for processing the data, we have hardly used the 10 components. In the 10 components, we are mostly used the 5 components regularly. Thorough the 5 components, how to use these 5 components, where to use these 5 components, when to use these 5 components, learn enough for the ETL. Very simple ETL. And then after transformation, load the data into that our database. Load the data into the database. Might be as per the project. Some projects are maintains the database as a Snowflake database or Oracle database, whatever their data using the Hive database or whatever it is. And finally load the data into the database. Data simple. On your shoulders, very less responsibilities to learn ETL. Because we are just extracting the data from the source system, and those extracted the data dump into the staging layer, and here we will not do any transformations in the staging layer. And after dump the data into the staging layer, this data will come to the target layer. Here all kind of the transformations, we will do that all kind of the transformations. Here we can manage the memory issues, all, and exception issues on as per the business requirements. We are writing the if conditions, calling the components, and or everything we'll do that in the target layer only. After that, after complete the transformations as per the business requirement, then this data load into the database. And this data reporting tool is consuming. This data reporting tool is consuming. Reporting tool is consuming. Reporting tools like Tableau, and Power BI, and Cognos, IBM Cognos. And I'm not sure that IBM Cognos, SAP. I'm not sure that other reporting tools. This data, whatever we are after transformations data, this data is consuming the Power reporting tools. Reporting tool cannot fetch the data directly from the source connection. Reporting tool cannot fetch the data directly from the source connection. This is the source. Like application team. Application from reporting tool cannot connect application team, app team, application or source. Reporting team cannot fetch the data directly from the application team. In between, need the ETL. Without this, and reporting tool cannot generate without this layer. The reporting tool cannot generate the reports as per the business requirements. Why we need to generate reports? What they are doing, application team, they are doing something as per the business requirement. How the data is showing, their data showing using the reporting tool. The application, whatever they did that application, like Amazon is an application, Flipkart is application, Meesho is application, Talent is application. How many persons are download the Talent? Those are applications. Swiggy, Zomato, these are applications. Application backend, they are doing something. They are doing using the Java or .NET or using the Angular JS. They enter the details. and mobile applications. These are applications. And how the business also wanted it, how my business is going on. My business is going on unprofitable or loss. To analyze the report, how they know? But through analyzing the reports only. Through analyzing the reports only. This is the team, reporting team. They're generating the reports as per the business requirements. For generating the reports, they need the ETL. Without ETL, they can't generate the reports. Okay, this is the pipeline of the data pipeline from source to target. ETL pipeline, how the data is flowing from one layer to another layer. So that is what. So that is the ETL is must required to that reporting tools. ETL folks are why that ETL folks are there. For their whatever the data processing, they're appointed to the ETL folks to generate the reports. For generating the reports, they can't generate the reports directly. They need the ETL dependency. Okay. Yeah, that is the pipeline. Um, and we are also follow the curriculums. This is a curriculum. As per the curriculum, as per the scenarios only. This is a component list. This is the curriculum we are following. And we also followed that as per that number of scenarios. Okay. Right. Okay. Mm, okay. This is what till now the data pipeline of the TTL. Till now, anyone have any doubts or clear? Any questions? If silence means no questions. Okay. Now, how to design the job? Let's see how the ETL data is flowing from one component to another component to design. This is a talent component. I'm giving that 7.2, 3.1 version. Yeah, our job role is just ETL process. Yes. No, we don't have dependency. We are dependency to that report. We are not a dependency to the reporting tool. Reporting team is a dependency of ETL. Reporting team is a dependency of ETL. Yeah, DB team always. Obviously, DB team. DB team is separate. DB team is separate. Sumesh. Okay, I open the just one demo file. Software. Demo file, open the demo file, notepad++. Okay, I'm receiving the CSV files. Most probably talent are allow the comma separated files, CSV files only, because the data will, why the CSV files only prefer the talent? That is also one of the important interview questions. Why not the JSON file and why not the XML file? XML file also accepted, JSON files also accepted. And why? No, big data is that is a different concept. So big data is a different concept. Talent cloud is no one will be talent cloud. The talent company will not allow the open source to the talent cloud. Okay, big data is different. Using the big data, talent also using the big data. Okay. Why only the preferred comma separated? Comma separated means here not only the comma, in place of comma, slashes, in place of comma, slash, in place of comma, dollar, in place of comma, pipe, in place of comma, semicolon, in place of comma, colon, right? CSV files. These are CSV files. Once you receive the CSV, once you receive the file, let's do the analyze the file. What type of the analyzation? First analyze how many records have in this file? How many records have in this file? How many records have in this file? Records means rows. These are also called as rows, are also called as records. How many records? Is my screen visible to everyone? How many records?
$20.
Yeah, good. 20. Why not 21? Because the first
First
record
row is header.
is not a record. This is an information schema, metadata, header. This is a header, schema, or metadata. Okay, this is not a record. First record, it is not a record. Okay, good, great. Okay, while receiving the CSV file, I identified in place sometimes no. Now say what is the field separator? What is the field separator? Fields means column separator. What is the column separated value? What is the value of the column separator?
Basically, it's a comma separated, but semicolon is there.
Which value you will be identified, comma or semicolon? Which value will be taken while processing the data? Comma or semicolon? Slightly bit confusing, right? So now the data have the comma separated data, but the header only the mistake. Data have all the records have the comma separated. All the records have the comma separated, but header is the different. Now, while analyzing the file, these are the mistakes I identified, and immediately we are dropping the mail to source system because the source team will send they are sending this data to ETL, dropping mail to the source system, and the data read the mail. The data have that comma separated, but the fields are different separators. Can you please confirm the field separator? Again, they are looking into the file and correct it, and then again send that one more file, proper file. One more proper file. Okay. One more proper file. Yes. Now, how to fetch this data to that talent? Very simple. Open the talent. Okay, this is our project. SBI 900AM is a project name. Finish. Meanwhile, what is the background of Sumit? Your background? What is your background? Which domain you are previous worked on?
I'm currently working as a BI developer,
Huh?
Power BI developer.
Oh, great. Power BI developer dependency is ETL, right?
Yes.
Without ETL, you can fetch the data directly from source.
In current scenario, I am get data from the different sources, like from the SQL Server as well, and also I use the Power BI legacy data, Power BI data flow as well.
Okay, why you are coming to the ETL class?
I'm means adding the new skill set in my
Great.
profile.
Yes.
That's why I'm looking for the talent.
Yeah. Adding the new skill set of this because you have idea about the ETL. So you will get that good opportunities. Okay, this person know the ETL pipeline also. This person know the Power BI. Adding the new skill and upgrading the new skills, and you will get that good opportunities.
Yes.
Okay, now this is a ETL dashboard, talent dashboard. This is the repository window. Repository window means wherever we are developing the code, all the code is saved in the repository window. Repository window. This is outline window and code viewer window. For developing one job, which components are using, all those components are visible in outline. And this is a designer space. This is a designer space. We are designing the jobs here. And now is empty, right? Okay. Create the job underscore demo 1. Yeah, this is a repository window. All the code, our code is saved in the repository window, like as our brain. Our code is saved in the repository window, and this is a designer space. And all the jobs we are designing here in the designer space. This is outline window, and this is configuration window, and this is palette window side. All the components are visible in palette section. Okay, and this is a job tab, context tab, component tab, and run tab. Okay, let's fetch the file. Go to the metadata, DB connections, DB, and file delimited. File delimited means we are fetching the file delimited file. Create file delimited. Okay, give the file name, emp demo. File. Then click on next and browse the file. Where is the file? My file is this PC, Windows C, talent software, and 1AM folder. So .csv means only CSV file are visible. Start means all files are visible. Demo file. Yeah, this is a file. Then click on open. everything by clicking on options. Then click on next. And the third, what is the field separator? Column separator, comma is a column separator. That's it. This file have header, right? Okay, set header. Refresh. Now the file comes to the tabular format. Then click on next. And see the talent. One more beauty of the talent is talent automatically gets the schema. Talent automatically gets the schema when we are not bothered about the schema and increasing the length. And this length also source team will give the length to us and this column to how many the length of that this column. The source team will give the length of these columns. Then click on finish. Okay, now where is the employee demo file? This is our file. Is deleted permanently? No. Here also we have a recycle bin. We want to restore. Okay, restore. We want to delete for forever. Okay, delete forever the files. Yes. Okay, now this is the file. We just drag and drop concept, drag the file and drop it in designer space. T file input delimited. This is input file. T means talent. File in this is a this icon is called component. This icon is called component. And T, this component is T file input delimited. This is a talent file. This is the input file. It's a delimited file, delimited input file. Okay. And now our scenario, our requirement is I want only the daily records. From this file, I want only the in location daily records. How to? For the SQL, we are writing select to start from table name where location equal to daily, right? But in without SQL also, we are extracting the data as per the requirement. Okay, now this is the source and the target DB. This is a target. Okay, source target. The data is flowing from left to right. The data is flowing from left to right. And as per the requirement is, I want to Chennai records. For this, we are using the filterization. Filter, we have a same filter component. Filter row, not a columns, filter row. Row-wise filtering, not a columns filtering. Okay, just row main. Double click. Double click. Add, this is a schema. See, edit schema, click on edit schema. The entire data comes to T file input delimited to T filter row. Now we are click on plus button and select the column. Which column you want to filter? Select the column. I want to filter the location, and the location column data is a string. The location column data is string. So we are passing here the values in double quotes. And same parameter, pass the here as well. Copy the parameter, delete, and paste it into. Okay, that's it. Now right click on component, click on row filter, and double click this. And DB, just give the table name, that's it. Demo table. Demo table. Action on data. Drop table. If exist and create, I'll tell that all these options in going forward. Now run the job. Save the job. This is a save button. Save the job and run the job. This is a simple ETL job. Extracting, transforming, loading. Only 2 records. Okay, we'll see that now after complete the loading, do that unit testing. Okay, if you are good with your these classes, these demo classes, are you are able to understand these demo classes? Let's don't waste the time. Let's start Monday. Is our installation class. Okay, already is there, no? Okay, so what is our table name? Copy the table name from here. Unit testing is important. Copy the table name and this is it. Okay. Which record are you identified? These records are duplicate. Which record is duplicate? First record or second record? We got the 2 records. One record is duplicate. First record or second record? Obviously, second record is a duplicate because the talent read the data one by one record. Second record is a duplicate. How to remove the duplicates? Very simple. We are calling for the data quality check. Calling one more component, T unique row. T unique row. Okay, connecting this component. And just enable this key attribute. Now connect unique zone. Okay, now run the save it and run the job. This is, we have also one more run button here. Previously, we got the 2 records. Now, after unique row, only 1 record. Let's see that unit testing. Previously, we have 2 records. Now run this query again. 1 record. All right. This is what we are giving the data to the reporting team. Reporting team, they fetch this data. And as per their requirement, which column they want, that only all the columns, they want only 1 column. Okay, or extracting only 1 column. Column wise, they are extracting the data. Which column? All the columns that are extracted, which column they want to extract it. Just there also drag and drop the columns and it's generated the SQL, right? Automatically generated the SQL. Sumit, right? I think
Yes.
so. Automatically generated. They are the reporting tool having some options. They are selecting the particular columns and automatically generated the SQL. Those SQL that tested into the database. All the records are came or not, right? I think so. Okay. Yeah. This is what today's class. If you are interested to join, don't waste the time. And Monday is our installation class. Register the class and Monday come to that installation class. Any doubts or any questions? Any clarifications?
No, Laxmi. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. Monday we'll meet with installation class at the same time. Bye.